Mayon came off that defensive end spot like a rocket. Big play right there for the Panthers. What a positive play right there for that defense.
And let's see if the Panthers could take advantage of good field position. Open the game up with a nice run by Sampe. Next 3 plays went the wrong direction.
Got to establish that run before you're trying to do too much, like you said, with a young quarterback like Dolman. Get him some confidence, get that ball moving in a positive direction.
First down and 10. Hornets got their ears pinned back. They come in, make first contact, then gets help and bring Sampe down for a loss of 1. And they're committed tonight to stop the run.
They stop it. Zakiah Brown, number 5, able to shoot the gap. And you can see Franklin is going to eventually send one of those linebackers on either side. Seen on that first series, they tried to blitz everyone, and that's when Sampe had the big play.
Yeah, unless the Berwick line can manhandle this defense, Franklin's going to force them to have to throw the football.
That's what they look like the game outlook is going to be for that defense for the Hornets.
Second down, Panthers. Dolman keeps it himself, gets to the outside. Everybody was expecting Sampe to get the carry, and Dolman did a nice job of making that read, and he'll take it for a first down.
Could be a perfect call, Boo, right there. Fake the handoff to Sampe, quarterback keeper, and once again, that defensive end is crashing down. Dolman did the right thing, get positive yards, first down for the Panthers.
That'll get them down to the 26-yard line, a gain of 13, and more importantly, a reset on the downs.
That's a little confidence builder for the young quarterback. Franklin Hornets is keying on number 18, but where he's just overwhelmed right there.
Right back to Sampe, slips 2 tackles, stays on his feet, and good extra effort gets him inside the 20 and inside the core physical therapy and sports performance red zone.
The extra effort right there by Sampe. Should have been stopped at the line of scrimmage, but, I mean, he's turned his body sideways, so he kept capitalize some good extra yards.
4 carries, 29 yards already here in the first quarter for Sampe. Second down and short. Dolman keeps it again. Inside the 15, inside the 10. And that's a flag on the far side of the field. Dolman takes it for a first down, but there is a flag on the far side of the field.
Flag on the field.
So they're going to sort this out.
False start.
Wow. I mean, everybody, you had about 5 guys from Franklin on Sampe, they pretty much tackle him. And Dolman just came to the left side with that same particular play they ran a couple of plays ago.
Well, what that does do, it keeps the defense honest.
Yes.
They can't just crash in on Sampe.
What it's doing is it freezes those linebackers. And once the linebackers are making those false reads right there, you just got to take 2 steps. Try to get to the ball, but good job by Dolman.
We're near the 6-minute mark. That is a mandatory hydration timeout timeline. We'll see if they get this play off. Right back to Sampe. Sampe stumbles down to the 22-yard line.
Hand off to Sampe.
That'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6. Both teams head to the sideline for a drink of water, and so will we. You're watching the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week. They'll throw it to Jennings. He has a receiver looking for Kitchen. The ball hangs up. Kitchen makes the catch, stays on his feet. Touchdown.
You're watching KWDJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Dolman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back. You're at Geyser Stadium here on the campus of Berwick High School. Berwick and Franklin going at it, each team looking for their first victory of the season.
And you see they both are pretty much determined.
3rd down and 6, 4-down territory for the Panthers. Doman barks out the signals. Sampay alone running back, play action pass. To the outside, has a receiver and just missed him. A little bit of pressure on Doman, rushed it. Had a receiver, just couldn't hit him.
Pass intended for Melendez, but once again, a Franklin defender right in his face. Anytime he's rolling out to that right side, got a Franklin defender right in his face.
Fourth down and 6. Berwick has to call a timeout. Play clock run all the way down. Each team now have committed to going for it on 4th down. It's one of those kind of nights.
You know, just see if they can, Coach Walker could settle his guys out. This is very crucial, particular possession here for the Berwick Panthers. Seeing that they can move the ball, Boo. Those counter plays have been helping the Berwick Panthers thus far. Never seen them do that particular pop play to that inside tight end slot receiver. See if they can get that off.
Well, 2 things stick out. Our first look at the Berwick Panthers against Morgan City. Sampay had 92 yards in the first half. Second half, total 96. They kind of shut him down here in the second half. He gets off to a good start again here in this first half against the Hornets and needs to keep that momentum going.
They have to keep the momentum, and that was the difference, like you stated, about Sampay against Morgan City. Wasn't able to capitalize. Morgan City made the adjustments and seeing exactly what Franklin going to do.
On 4th down, they'll go split backs. Bella joins Sampay in the backfield. Fourth down and 6. Bella goes in motion. Back to pass. They'll set up a screen. Scott Sampay, but he's brought down by Joseph. Able to squeak by the defender and bring him down. Good play call.
Good play call, but Joseph going to be number 0. Just going to come up and make a short tackle, one-on-one tackle right there on Sampay. So they have an actual spy pretty much on number 18 for the night. See if that Berwick defense can make some things happen. Seeing Franklin with their 2 possessions move the ball pretty well. Not able to capitalize on their 4th down situation as well.
And if you're playing a game of field position, Berwick's winning that battle right now, kind of keeping this game on the Hornets' end of the field. They'll keep Lightfoot in the backfield. Play action pass, swing it to the outside. Kemp on the reception, cross the 30 to the 31. Good safe pass play, trying to get it to their athletes in the open field.
That's what the game plan looked like it is for the Hornets. But one thing these guys are doing, getting that hand possession and getting straight up the field, not trying to go outside. Like you said, with Franklin offense, they look like they're determined to actually spread that offense out.
Second down and 2. Hornets break the huddle about 10 yards to the side and 15 yards back. They'll send Soprano in motion, movement, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Hornets.
You can see that they're getting the call from the sideline. Perry's gone all to the sideline, similar like Dolman did for Berwick Panthers. So
Also to the offense.
these little things continue to add up for both of these teams, those penalties.
They'll send Soprano in motion again. Perry takes the snap. Takes another shot deep on the outside. Well covered by Dupree.
Good coverage
step
by
for step with Hawkins.
Tell you what, Dupree did the right thing when you're running with the receiver. Actually turned his back to him, so that means he didn't have no more room. He got another defender, which is sideline. Good coverage by Dupree. Again, that secondary for Berwick doing a pretty good job.
Third down and 7 on the way for the Hornets.
Big Panther third down.
Time clock again, another timeout by the.
That's the second timeout here in the first quarter. Hornets will take it to the sideline. We'll take a timeout. No score here from Geyser Stadium.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Score on our scoreboard, 4:45 on the clock, and the Hornets face a third down and 7. Perry rolls out, has room to run it if he wants. He does. Cross the 30, 35. Takes a hard hit, but a first down for the Hornets.
Quarterback keeps the ball around the right side.
Once again, good coverage down the field by the Panthers, but once
Enough
again,
for a Hornet first down.
Perry can do that all night, but if he see it, Perry just quarterback and rolling to the near side here. Everything covered downfield, but the Panthers not able to stop the first down.
Bella on the tackle for the Panthers.
You see your defense kind of hold up and thinking they can get it off there. Now you got another series of downs for the Hornets.
Yeah, it's taking a long time to get the play in
Right.
for both teams and get to the line of scrimmage. We're already inside 4 seconds. Lightfoot takes the carry up the middle, cross the 45, slips 2 tackles, twisting and turning. Takes a hard hit, knocks his helmet off, but he's got it all the way down to the 49.
Twisting and turning, another first down. Here's Lightfoot just take the handoff. Good blocking up by the Franklin Hornets. Once they get past the line of scrimmage, as Perry get that big hit at the end of that by Sampay. Perry happens, he got to get out the game with the helmets coming off. So.
Hornets trying to get onto the Berwick side of the field for the first time tonight. The nose of the football right at the 50. They'll keep it on the ground. Joseph, the heavyweight, across the 50 down to the 45.
Once again, we thought each team would try to establish the run. Seen Berwick do it, but now Franklin's taking an opportunity to establish the run.
Project Joseph with the carry up the middle, brought down by a host of Panthers.
One thing we're going to see, both of these guys on offense and defense going both ways. So Berwick guys, same offensive line guys on defensive line right now. So
second down, pressure on the outside, so gets Perry running to the outside, slips down, short of first down yardage. Mayon applied the pressure again from his outside defensive end spot. Bring up third down and 2.
Perry trying to speed it up a little bit now because, like you said,
Third down.
Play clock had been snapping right at 2 seconds.
Play action pass. They'll take a shot deep on third down and 2, looking for Lightfoot, and incomplete. And
Pass intended for number 3.
you know, I like to try to fool them, but
Porter Dupuy on the coverage.
you had 2 shots to get 2 yards and
Right.
keep the drive alive.
Keep the drive alive. You right there. Should go for a long pass right there. Forward down once again for the Hornets.
This gives the Panthers defense an opportunity to make a key play here on 4th down.
Once again, the initial running play, thought Franklin was going to go back to it because it's been positive for him.
4th down and 2. Lightfoot takes the direct snap. He'll have the first down and more. Turns it up down the sideline. Across the 20. He'll walk it in for the touchdown.
Once again, nothing fancy about that. A 4th down call right there. Lightfoot just take a direct snap, and once he got to the outside, he just showed the speed. Once he turned the corner, touchdown Hornets.
Hornets will keep the offense in. They'll go for 2. Perry going to run it in from the outside. Goes in untouched. Touch. The 2-point conversion is good. With 2:02 to go here in the first quarter, an 8-play, 77-yard drive for the Hornets, and they lead 8-0. As always, a busy week amongst our area of high school football. You look at the 2-point conversion here.
Perry just able to keep it on the quarterback keeper and walk in for the touchdown. Excuse me, for the 2-point conversion.
You look at some of the plays the Hornets have been able to run, and you can see what's going to work and what's not going to work here tonight.
No doubt about it. And we've seen that if they try to run the football, it's going to work. But you've been seeing them trying to throw the ball deep to to Lightfoot, but it hadn't connected. But this time, he made it happen.
As always, the Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance Player of the Game, the most coveted T-shirt in all of high school football. And it's way early to start putting the names on the board.
No doubt.
I did scribble down Lightfoot right there after the big electrifying run on the outside.
Yeah, he one of them. And, last week we seen HL and Assumption. It went down to the last second of the football game to pick that person. So.
Central Catholic took on that very HL Bourgeois last night, went down 34-14. Playing a pretty tough schedule, and they're looking forward to getting into district play.
Very, very big PowerPoint games that the Eagles could continue to look good. So.
Soprano will kick it away for the Hornets. Near side to the 30, it'll be returned, 35. And down to the 40-yard line goes the Panthers.
C.J. Terry once again. Like they're not planning to kick that ball deep to Sampe because he's a dangerous guy for the Panthers. So see what coach gonna come out and make some able to make some adjustment. The offense has been working for the Panthers. Just came up. Those 4th down situations has been a big difference for the Hornets. Excuse me, for the Panthers.
First down and 10. Dolman hands it right off to Sampe, off tackle.
Good push by that offensive line once again.
And a good gain of 4 on first down.
Yeah, Sampe just running tight behind that tackle.
Well, the key is to just stay away from that negative play.
Yeah, that's the difference what it is, Boogie. In the Panthers, exactly. They can mix it up a little bit how you want to. See how Coach Walker try to pop it up. We've seen those misdirection plays for Dolman have been positive as well.
Second down, right back, same play. Sampe had intentions to get outside, thought better of it, went north and south for a gain of 2.
Once again, good positive yards once again. This is those 3rd down, 4th down situations that's been affecting the Panthers thus far tonight here in this first quarter.
Big third down for the Panthers, trying to keep this drive alive. Trailing 8-0 as we near the end of the first quarter. Direct snap.
Good call.
Boy, nice job
Good
right there
call.
off tackle.
Connor Dupuy with
Running
the
through
carry.
contact as Dupree takes the direct snap
Panther.
and a first down for the
Look.
Panthers.
Little Coach Walker give a little same medicine that the Hornets gave to him. Dupree able to take the snap. And once again, most importantly, get that big first down for the Panthers.
Doesn't look like the Panthers will be in a hurry to get a play out there, as this should close out the first quarter of play. Hornets get on the board first with a 77-yard drive. Now the Panthers are trying to answer. That'll do it here in the first quarter, and we'll be back with more high school football here on KWBJ.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
Your kids are now free to go into the stands.
Boogers there alongside Clarence Robinson, our head statistician Bill McCarty, and down on the field, Aaron Artigo. Aaron, looks like this game, who can stay away from that key mistake at the worst time is going to be victorious here tonight.
That's exactly right. Whoever makes the mistake could cost them the ball game, because you got two evenly matched teams here after one quarter of play, one touchdown so far. So big battles, though, going on in the line of scrimmage. Both teams are firing out and playing hard. They might not come in with good records, but you can't tell from the effort, especially in the interior line on both sides.
Clarence, we were talking during the timeout. Sometimes it's just a matter of trying not to outsmart yourself.
That's without a doubt. Just stick to the basic. Do what you think that has made you pretty much move the ball, and we're seeing Berwick doing it very effectively. See if they can continue on with this drive right now.
First down and 10 Panthers as we begin the second quarter. Sampe right up the gut. He got a couple. Looked like he was going to get more than that.
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more, but at the last minute, Franklin looked like they had some linebackers fill a gap. Good job right there. The misdirection has been really effective for the Berwick Panthers. When they did that, running the counter plays has been much more effective for the Berwick Panthers. We'll see if they get that over aggressive defense for the Hornets off pack.
Second down, much of the same. This time prepared as they'll wrap Sampe up in the backfield.
Once again, nothing fancy about that. Just shot the gaps.
Kevin Freeman on the tackle.
See Freeman right there, just shot the gap. Third down.
Back to the line again.
That's been the Achilles heel for the Panthers. When they get anything positive, Franklin coming back with a big defensive play.
Big third down here. Hornets trying to get the Panthers in a passing situation. That's what they're in now. Early movement, it appears, but no. They're going to call an offsides against the Hornets.
Once again, coming on a blitz. They was anticipating that at the defensive end over there. Right at the snap.
Flag on the play. Neutral zone infraction called on the defense. 3rd and 5, Panthers.
3rd and 5 for the Panthers. See if they can capitalize on this. Once again, Franklin shot themselves in the foot. Could have been coming off the field, but defensive end.
Much more manageable here. Play action pass. Doman caught by the jersey. Can't break free. Down he goes.
Blown it dead, too, as well.
They'll call forward progress. And another loss will bring up 4th down and long.
Doman met in the backfield.
Javian Hollier. Once again, from that right side again, big rush. Then right at the defensive the defensive tackle spot.
Hornets number 2, Jemiah Perry.
Big stop right there against the Berwick Panthers again. Darius Collier.
Panthers have to punt it away. Here comes the pressure. They got it. No. How did they not block that? I don't know. Turned out to be a great punt all the way down to the 10-yard line, but they had 2 defenders.
Man.
And that ball had to go right between their arms.
Yeah, 2 guys right in the midst of it. You thought he was going to have the block like you stated, Boo. But I don't know exactly how he got that off. I guess the guys closed their eyes when they was about to block it. So, see if Berwick defense could come up and make something big happen here. Last possession, Franklin was able to capitalize and score. As Lightfoot took it from that.
Look at the replay here. There's the 2 defenders.
We're both supposed to cross your hands, Boo, but he didn't cross his hands for the
give
block.
him credit for not taking out the punter.
Right.
So right now, Panthers just need to stay within reach.
Right.
Down 8. Hornets got the ball. 9:26 to go in the second quarter. Quarterback draw by Perry. Panthers do a nice job bringing him down, gain of 2.
Keeping Perry contained right there.
Perry on the keeper up the middle. Tackled by 29, Michael Patero.
Berwick been trying to, but
Second down.
anything in the inside, the Panthers has been doing pretty well. Getting to that outside, once you get past the line of scrimmage, Hornets have been capitalizing.
Second down, Perry. High and outside, it'll go incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Freeman, the freshman.
And Perry was throwing pretty much a hot pass right there, trying to hook up with Perry.
Third down.
He's got a good, strong arm. Having a little trouble with his accuracy here in the first half.
That's
Had
been the
some
difference.
guys.
You're right about that, Boo.
Two out of 7, 20 yards. Them 2 completions are pretty much wide receiver screens or quick passes.
That's the more confidence builder, but he's been trying to throw it deep as well.
3 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. They'll swing it to Lightfoot. Lightfoot with running room. Cross the 30, 35, turns on the speed. It'll be a foot race for the end zone. Cross the 30. Couple black jerseys trail him, but Lightfoot will take it 80 yards for the touchdown.
Just a little basic swing pass out the backfield to Lightfoot, and I tell you what, it's just a sprint race after that. Nothing fancy. Perry just swing it out here to the near side, and once he got past the line of scrimmage, all Lightfoot. Touchdown Hornets. Tell you what, that takes a lot out of those guys for Berwick defense right there.
You wonder what athletes were going to get replaced there for the Hornets, and it looks like Lightfoot, Perry, those guys are them. 2-point conversion. Gave it to Kemp. He's unable to get in. The 2-point conversion, no good. 8:30 on the clock here in the second quarter. And the Hornets extend their lead 14-0.
Just trying to hand it off to Kemp, trying to get to the outside. Good job by the Panthers stopping that 2-point conversion.
8.5 minutes left in the half. Hornets 14, Panthers 0.
Well, that's an example right there, Clancy. You don't have to throw it far to go a long way.
No.
Both touchdowns came with some long runs, one by Lightfoot and a second one by Lightfoot.
And you see those numbers. You just had spoke about how much Perry inaccuracy, but I tell you what, one play right there got him right back in the stat book with passing.
So this makes this drive for the Panthers even more important.
Yes.
Just 14-0. They've had some bright spots offensively. just been unable to consistently move the chains.
And that's been the difference. The little penalties that have been causing the problems. The turnover situation has been the problem, but the defense is doing the best job they can. But Franklin able to capitalize on these last 2 possessions, Boo.
Been getting pretty good field position after these kickoffs. Fielded at the 31-yard line, trying to build a wall to the outside. Bella has the football. Crosses the 40, turns it inside, stays on his feet, and finally knocked out of bounds across the 50.
They fell on the return.
All the way down to the 49-yard line in pretty good starting field position for the Panthers.
And just like that, the Panthers back in this game. Bella doing the right thing. The pursuers to the far side. Bella coming here to the near side. Once he get past to the 40-yard line, he just actually get upfield. Good positive yards for first down for the Panthers.
First down and 10, Panthers. Plenty of football left. Got the sound of pride. The Berwick High School marching band trying to fire up this big crowd here tonight.
Wow, nothing.
They'll go to Sampe. He's wrapped up. Brown and Allen on the tackle for the Hornets.
It's been a difficult task for those offensive line for the Panthers. Here's you go see Brown just going to shoot the gap. Pretty much untouched at the snap. Big tackle on Sampe. Franklin defensive line.
It'll be a loss of 2. Referee trying to figure things out here.
He's trying to get the band for Franklin to stop playing during the possession. Coach Walker, that is.
Both teams are head to the sideline while the officials discuss what's going on. Last week took a trip to Texas, ran into one of the top catchers back in the day for Kelly High School, Morgan Elkins. She's tuned in tonight. She heard about the KWBJ broadcast. Got family and friends down here on this end of the state, so she says, I'm going to tune in tonight. She just sent me a nice little text.
Awesome. Appreciate you listening in. All the way in Texas. Appreciate anybody that tuned into the KWBJ Friday Night Lights.
Coach Walker down there giving that referee an earful. Hopefully that'll fire up his team alongside of him. We might have an answer to that question. We have Aaron Artigo down on the sideline. Aaron, what you got for us?
All right, guys, just before that last ball was snapped, one of the Hornets players was trying to run off the field towards the Berwick side. He stopped and turned around and went back on the field, and I think that's what the coaches are calling for, 12 men on the field. I can't tell you there was 12 or 11. I did see, though, the player for Berwick, for Franklin High, trying to get off the field, then went back on the field, and the ball was snapped. No flag came out, and I think the Berwick coaching staff thinks they should get a flag right here.
Coach Walker's fighting. Yeah, he's back.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we got a replay that'll show how many players were actually on the field or not, but that might help out. Would help us, wouldn't help anybody else. But
Yeah, he was asking for a 12 men on the field, maybe a free 5 yards, which rightfully so.
Correct.
Doesn't get the call. Second down and 12. Low snap, handoff right up the middle. And that's what's going to have to happen. Sampe's going to have to break the initial tackles and earn the tough ones here tonight.
It's going to be some tough running within those two tackles right there. Sampe take the handoff. got to get past that line of scrimmage, which he did. The extra hard running right there.
Third down, you'd like to at least get half of it right here. Hornets crowd the line of scrimmage. Play action pass in the flats. Got Bella. Bella sure-handed makes the catch and immediately brought down
Bowman's pass completes at Bella.
by Joseph, who's done a good job here tonight.
Joseph all over the field tonight.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
So Dolman faked the handoff here. Bella's going to come in out the backfield, just a swing pass. And you're going to see right there number 0 for the Franklin Hornets. Joseph making a short tackle right there. Bring up a 4th down once again for the Panthers.
4th down and 3. And Berwick has to spend a timeout here with 6:42 to go here in the second quarter. And you can tell this is an important drive for this Panther offense.
Very much, and that's why you see Coach Walker fighting, because, you know, you got to get some points on the scoreboard as soon as possible.
Volleyball is up and at 'em across the parish. A lot of your local teams. Central Catholic has a tournament this weekend. I saw Berwick's team participating there as well. And a lot of teams around the area are hot and heavy trying to get themselves situated for their district play.
Well, that's the time again. You know, initially when you see district time for football start, that's when the girls for volleyball. So love some volleyball, boo. Say Coach Walker's really still giving the referees the business for missing that call.
Big 4th down coming. Doman has led the way. Signal caller for Berwick. Looks the part. Good, tall, rangy guy. Strong arm. Can run the football. Their go-to player stands right behind him, and that's Sampe. Bella in motion. Big 4th down. They'll run for it. Sampe on the outside. Stays on his feet. He'll have the first down off tackle.
Wow.
With the carry around the left side. First down, Panther.
Tell you what, if Spampy could have kept his balance, once he got past the line of scrimmage, you thought he was probably going to break it free. Franklin defender was able to catch him right at the end. But most importantly, keep this drive going, picking up the first down.
Ran on that left side. LeCompte Harrison along with Aiden Geiser, the tight end, clearing the way for Sampe, and that'll reset the downs. First down and 10.
Man.
This time got him before he can get started. James Zuriel back in the backfield. And a big loss there for the Panthers.
Right at the snap, you see Serial just turning pretty much untouched.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Big play for the Hornets again.
Timeout.
In the mandatory hydration timeout, sends both teams to the sideline. Berwick on the move. They trail 14-0.
You're watching KWDJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back to Geyser Stadium. Clifford Watson Field, a pretty good ball game between these two teams. Neither have a victory tonight, both looking for their first one. And next week, we're heading to the Lumberjacks. HL Bourgeois, we've seen them play before. They are a dynamic ball club with 2 good running backs. Lumberjacks on a rebuild, trying to get their first win this week. Sampe enjoyed nice running room on that left side.
So try to get it through. Thought Sampe was going to break it again. But eventually, if you keep coming on, you'll see it. But Sampe take the handoff here.
3rd and 5.
Bella pulling once again, open that spot for him. Kick out play right there. Good running play by the Panthers right there. Good call.
Third down, they'll stay with it. On that left side goes Sampe. Sampe driving forward, close to first down yardage. And
should be real close to it, Boo.
You know what your old coach said, if you got something working, stay with it.
Stay with it, and that's the running play. We told you, each team needed to establish in the run. Here in the Berwick Panthers, trying to establish that run, it had been much more effective for them thus far.
Saw in this same very stadium, legendary coach Al Trago run the quarterback sneak 7 times in a row.
Wow.
Had it working, stayed with it.
Tell you what, sometimes they say keep the ball in your best athlete's hands.
Another 4th down coming up for the Panthers. They'll snap it directly to Bella.
Good call.
Nice little wrinkle there.
Like that.
He gets
Good
right
play.
under center, takes the snap, and a 1st down.
Once again, Bella was faking the play, coming to slot motion.
1st down, Panther.
He's able to get the good push for the 1st down for the Panthers. Makes a difference. You know, with the spread generation now, you know, you got a lot of guys could have snapped the ball 5 yards back in the backfield.
Split backs behind Dolman, 1st down and 10 Panthers. Bella in motion near side, looks left, busted play. They'll go back to the near side and incomplete.
Dolman's pass intended for
Dolman
Bella.
looking to the left side. Bella expecting the ball here to the near side.
Coverage by Broderick Joseph.
So Bella know he, Dolman know he made the
2nd down.
bust call right there. Tell you what, good call right there, but Franklin defenders was there as well, covering Bella.
2nd down and 10. The tiredest guy in the stadium is going to be Dolman. He comes to the sideline every single play call. He'll run that 45, 50-yard jaunt back and forth. 2nd down and 10.
Ooh,
Oh, big
my
time hit
God.
that time, and Sampe goes down. Big number 62,
Tackle by
Kevin
Kevin
Freeman
Freeman.
on the tackle.
Freeman just came in.
Play.
Oh, my.
3rd down.
Just a breakdown in offensive line, but Freeman just pretty much came in. You seen him, that white jersey just come to miss those black jerseys, and big loss for the Panthers once again.
Big shout out to Gary Hover, your predecessor.
I'm his predecessor.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Tuning in tonight, watching his Berwick Panther ball club. He's excited. Said he'll tune in for all 4 quarters here tonight. He's got his popcorn and he's enjoying it.
Oh, once again,
Nobody
Freeman
to throw
again.
to. Freeman wraps him up. He won't go down, but the damage already done.
Once again, that offensive line is getting tired for the Panthers. Seeing a good positive possession here for the Panthers. Now they just going backwards. You're just going to see Freeman get in again. Just good bull rush right there.
So the Panthers will go for it. Not where they want to be. 4th down and 16.
Not that way.
Inside the 3-minute mark. You'd like to get this 1st down, but at the same time, you don't want to give your opponent too much time with the football. Pressure coming again. They'll flush Dolman out. Nobody to go to. He turns to the outside, has a little bit of run room, now throws it down the field. Came out of his hands. They'll call it incomplete. Had a receiver downfield standing all by his lonesome. And I think the ball slipped out of Dolman's hands.
Yeah, it did. You see Dolman just looking downfield. Receivers are downfield. Good rush by the Hornets. See Dolman, when he turned right there, you just see the ball just pretty much almost slip out his hand. It's incomplete. Hornets take over here on downs.
Franklin takes over.
2:32 on the clock.
1st and 10.
And the difference is the Panthers will have to have methodical drives and stay consistent to score a touchdown, where the Hornets have been a little more explosive when you got guys like Lightfoot and Perry in that backfield.
So true, Boo.
So they just went 12 plays, just 17 yards, ate up
goodness.
most of the fourth quarter, and came away empty.
Tell you what you speak about that, when you look at that on the film tomorrow morning, it's just going to be so frustrating for Coach Walker. Things is happening for him, but just can't capitalize.
Back them up 5 yards. Repeat first down.
Hornets once again. Both teams have been having these situations where they're just having all these procedures.
First down. Hand off the Lightfoot, slips 2 tackles, turning it on outside, cross the 50. Now back inside. There are Berwick players there. Can't bring him down. He'll cross the 20, foot race to the corner. Inside the 5, touchdown.
Called it like you seen it, Boo. Thought Lightfoot had pretty much had been stopped in the backfield. You see Lightfoot take the corner, the direct handoff, and cut it back. And Berwick defenders just trying to arm tackle, but once he get past the line of scrimmage once again, it's a foot race again for Mr. Lightfoot.
He's been the difference maker here in the first half.
And just like you stated, Boo, Berwick been having these long possessions on offense, but here Franklin Hornets just strike once again in a few seconds.
There's a big difference between 14-0 at half, and now you're at best 20-0 at half. And Franklin deferred to open kickoff, so they'll get it coming out here in the second half. 2-point conversion on the outside, gunned it in, it's stuck, and the 2-point conversion is good. 2:15 to go on the clock. And the Hornets jump on top, 22-0.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by A.J. Doman Automotive Family, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Labco Manufacturing, Conrad Industry, Taco Bell in Morgan City and Bayou Vista, MC Bank, Danny's Fried Chicken, Patterson State Bank, Oceaneering, and Allen's Communications.
And welcome back. There you see the Franklin Hornet band made the trip down to Berwick for the nice contest. Not sure what to expect coming in, Clarence. 2 teams evenly played, but it looks like on the Hornet side, you know, Lightfoot's just one step faster than most of the guys on the
No
on the
doubt
field.
about it. I tell you what, you can see the difference. And typically, what they've been more conservative with is direct handoff to Lightfoot and also little small swing passes, and he's been able to capitalize.
So we talked about Berwick going for it on 4th down, not giving the Hornets too much time to operate. It took them 15 seconds.
There you go. That's the difference, and that's why Berwick has most possession time in this game. Sky kick right there for the Hornets.
Yeah, nice job right there coming up and making that catch. Seen that many times, hit the ground and go the other way. Michael Patero comes up, got aggressive, made that play, and kept the ball with the Panther offense.
See if Dolman going to get some time here, but we've been seeing that last possession. The Franklin defensive line has been getting a big rush. But on that pass in play, we did see a Berwick receiver was able to be open, but Dolman was able to connect with him.
Yeah, their most successful play has been off tackle to the left side, and problem with that is the more success you got, the more yellow helmets are sitting in that hole.
Yes, sir.
It becomes tough sledding. Here we go, 1st down and 10. Play action pass.
Ooh,
Thrown to the outside,
play.
and great defensive coverage right there. He was looking for Dubry broken up
Backfield,
by Hilliard.
Hilliard, just a good play.
roughing the passer on the Hornets.
Flag in the backfield. It's going to be roughing the passer, and that'll help the Panther move the ball down the field.
Once again, no problem with them moving the ball. This just is going to add to the effort for him. Is Dolman going to look for his receiver here to the near side. But you're going to see Hilliard at the last minute, number 6, able to break on the ball, knock it down. But once again, 15-yard penalty against Franklin Hornets.
First down, a little sense of urgency coming from the Panthers. Back to pass again, flushing him out. Another flag on the play, thrown up for grabs, caught. Gosler makes the catch at the 30-yard line. Now his ball is punched out, loose in the end zone. And you go from a flag in the backfield to an amazing catch to a punch out. And now the Hornets have it in the end zone. So we'll have a moment to sort this out.
That's going to be interesting to see how this goes.
Looked like the flag is going to be a holding against Berwick.
So maybe all for naught. Just stepped off against the Hornets, see how they're going to sort it out.
Great job defensively punching the football out. They recovered it in the end zone. This is going to be Hornets football.
Wow, just like that. Just going to see the mix-up right here. Good rush by the Hornets once again. Dolman able to step up and get it off. Guys came up with the reception. And just at the end, right at the goal line, this guy just going to knock it out. Hornets able to recover in the end zone.
.28 makes the catch, and he got down to the 5. I think he was getting ready to move the football for his end zone dance.
You can see he was just trying to move the ball, getting it in his hands. And tell you what.
Would have been negated regardless because of the holding call. But it got this crowd excited. Problem now is 1:45 on the clock, and here comes this explosive Hornets offense once again. Hand off to Joseph on the outside.
Hand off to Joseph.
Just trying to keep it honest right there, trying to run the clock so they get to halftime.
No gain on the play.
Hornets in no hurry. As the clock continues to roll. Second down and 9.
Complete once again for the Hornets.
Perry's pass intended for Brown, incomplete. 3rd and 9, Hornets.
Short passes hadn't been that effective for the Hornets.
That'll make it 3rd down and 9. Clock stops with 1:12.
This play's been like this when you get to number 3, Lightfoot. It's making a difference, but Perry's not able to connect on the outside thus far.
They'll put all 5 skill players in the outside. They'll throw it to Lightfoot. He's got 2 big runs on him already. Catch at the 30, slips a tackle. Now carrying a tackle across the 45, 50. He breaks free. There goes Lightfoot. Lightfoot inside the 20. They won't get him. 79 yards in the score.
You thought that would have been all for naught. The Berg defenders had him wrapped up. And you seen Lightfoot just kind of slow up. Going into the pursuit of the Berwick defense. You'll see him catch the ball. Had him trapped. Pursuit coming from the inside. Missed tackle by Bella. And then after that, he just strong-manned him. After that, it's a foot race. Touchdown Hornets.
You know, when you talk about the core physical therapy and sports performance player of the game, I don't know if we've ever had one wrap it up in the first half like Lightfoot has done here tonight.
Tell you what, then you still have another half of this game as well.
They'll go for 2. Perry stands all alone. He'll keep himself. A little bit of resistance, but he'll get it in. And the 2-point conversion is good. 55 seconds on the clock. In a 30-0 lead by the Hornets. You know, when you take Lightfoot and what he's done tonight, Berwick had him hemmed up, had people wrapped around him, and he just shook them off.
Each time, Boo, each time he's had a touchdown, it's been within 2 to 3 yards with defenders in the play. And he just take it out with a foot race at each end of those touchdowns.
An impressive first half. Nothing fancy. Get it to your skilled guys in the open field and let them go to work.
When you do those one-on-one situations like they've been doing, and tell you what, Lightfoot has been that man. And we can see those 3 to 5 yard passing plays been much more effective for the Hornets than trying to throw it downfield.
You know, 2 drives ago, we said, let's try not to leave the Hornets with a lot of time on the clock. They took 15 seconds and scored. And then Berwick gets the ball back, unable to eat a lot of time off the clock. And 2 plays later, Hornets took a close game and now turned this into a runaway at 30-0.
Live ball.
Fielded at the 22-yard line.
Kickoff fielded by Carter Dupuy.
See exactly how the Panthers want to finish this up with 52 seconds left here in the second quarter. And one thing we can say, Boo, Berwick Panthers has been moving the football, just can't able to capitalize.
Backed up like this, so let's see if the Panthers just try to get to halftime. They'll stay in the shotgun. A lot of your damage tonight has been with Sampe. Stepping up in the pocket, finding Bella on the outside. Slips a tackle at the 30.
Ball
on the ground.
Oh, my. Wow.
And picked up by the Hornets. Stays on his feet.
Oh, my.
Nobody wrapped him up. And the Hornets will get a cheap one. Burrell says thank you very much.
You can't give him a great effort right there, Boo.
A great play by Dolman, stepping up in the pocket, finding Bella in the open field.
Bella right here in the flats. Get the reception, turn up field, but trying to get a little extra effort for positive yards and just get the ball ripped out. See for the Hornets picked it up, number 19. Excuse me, number 15 for the Hornets. Burrell able to walk in for the touchdown for the Hornets.
I remember looking at the clock at 2 minutes and 15 seconds. We were in a 14-0 ball game.
Wow.
And just like that, 2 offensive scores, 1 defensive score. And the Hornets are running away with this one. It's still 32 seconds on the clock.
Yes, still got a lot of time because Franklin had been scoring within 10, 15 seconds each time, which is not running too much time off the clock.
Delay of game here. Hornets had trouble getting the right guys aligned. That'll back them up 5. Damage already done.
Give E for Bella. Just trying to get a little extra effort. Franklin defender just able to come in and strip it out. That's things that they practice during the week right there, Boo.
First down, Joseph Yalone back alongside Perry. 2-point conversion attempt here. They'll throw to the corner of the end zone. Receiver slips. The ball hits the ground. The 2-point conversion is no good. 32 ticks on the clock. A defensive score by Burrell. And the Hornets on top 36-0. Next week, we're heading to the Sugar Dome. The Patterson Lumberjacks taking on the HL Bourgeois Braves. That'll be no easy task for the Lumberjacks as the Braves have an outstanding ball club.
Yeah, we've seen that offense, defense, special teams for those guys. Big physical team as well. So see that Patterson Lumberjacks can always show that speed and tenacity in the Sugar Dome. So
Be our first look at the Patterson
Yes,
Lumberjacks
sir.
this year.
looking forward to it. I think the Patterson Lumberjacks played last night.
Yeah, went against a good Catholic ball club, lost 56-21, showing the ability to score the football, but moved their record to 0-3. Sky kick again, fielded at the 42-yard line, and that should have been fair caught. I think he'll
Yeah.
get that lesson on the sideline.
No
but
doubt. Number 23 for the Hornets, Michael Jones, another freshman.
Yeah.
Get your hand in the air like that, young man.
Yeah, Justin Wiggins makes the catch. Good sure-handed receiver right there, but on a sky kick 10 yards
Yeah.
from the guys running full blast, you got to call a fair catch
Get
right
that
there.
fair catch up. So once again, that Franklin defense scored on that last possession by the Panthers. See how Coach Walker want to handle this with 32 seconds in. They got a flag down as well, Boo, right at the line of scrimmage. So
Flag on the play.
A little miscommunication or disorganization or whatever you
Yes.
want to call it. Officials trying to figure out there may have
Yeah.
been a whistle blown prior to the kick.
a possibility of a re-kick.
They're trying to determine where did that whistle come from. A little tighter ball game. I'd probably take my time to get that call right, but at 36-6, let's make a decision and move on.
Make a decision and get this guy, keep the game moving. It's going to be taking time to sort all this out.
Here comes a white hat trying to explain it to us with hand signals. They'll wave the flag off. How the night is going for the officials, that's not a conversation you want to come
To Coach
talk
Walker
to.
with.
Exactly.
You guys walking up slowly to Coach Walker. Let's get it. Aaron's right down there getting it all in.
It'll be a first down and 10 if we ever get back to play. 32 ticks on the clock. White Hat and head coach still in a passionate
Yeah.
conversation. They got down to hugging each other. But we end up in the same spot we were 5 minutes before
Right.
it started. First down and 10. Here comes the Panthers. 32 ticks on the clock. Let's see how aggressive they try to be. Prevent defense right here by the Hornets.
Offside by the Hornets.
They'll
as
keep it
well.
on the ground.
Offside by the Hornets.
A flag on the far side.
Once
Kevin
again,
Freeman has come to eat tonight. He's
Yeah.
been laying some
y- y-
hard hits.
once again, that defensive line for the Hornets, just teeing off, but right here, you just got to be kind of conservative. You got the guys playing prevent in the secondary. Let's go with the flow.
Clock stop, first down and 10.
Come on, guys.
Get a good hard count. Make a correction on that. It was 1st and 5, and now this 5-yard penalty will give them a first down.
Penalties starting to stack up for the Hornets.
Yeah, 8 penalties, 55 yards. Really the only downer in the first half for them.
Oh,
First
my
down
God.
and 10.
Come on, guys.
It's a jump from the Panther side. 10 yards forward, 5 yards back, and we're still at the 31-second mark.
This is the things that you want to get you guys kind of disciplined with, you know. Just get to halftime, regroup, come back to start the third quarter. Still 31 seconds here in the second quarter.
On the ground they go to Sampe. Sampe probing the defense. Getting the hard yards. He'll get the penalty yards back.
Sampe on the carry. Gain of 6.
Tell you what, Sampe been doing some tough running tonight.
I don't see Berwick going to run another play. They're going to take it to halftime. As the game clock runs to 0, both teams will go to the dressing room. Talk about halftime strategies. We'll take a drink and be back with more high school football. You're watching the A.J. Doman Automotive Family High School Game of the Week.
You're watching KWBJ's Friday Night Under the Lights. Friday Night Under the Lights is sponsored by Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary. Quality Health Guaranteed Title. Come close with us. Oshner St. Mary. Quality health care close to home. Patterson State Bank. Free checking, great rates, great personal service, home and business loans, and the best in mobile banking. Celebrating 100 years serving St. Mary Parish. PSB. Quality community banking since 1925. Danny's Fried Chicken. It'll make you smile. Serving Morgan City great fried chicken since 1968. Oceaneering. Serving St. Mary Parish for 60 years. We're hiring. To apply, please visit www.oceaneering.com/career. And Allen's Communications. Locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
drum major, Savannah Absher. Your Berwick High School Sound of Pride.